Well, Smiles from Black Women TV. Hello, ladies.
Hey, Wilson.
So, Liza, obviously, is this your first voice role that you've done?
I've done a couple of different voice projects before, so this is, I think, like my fourth, but this is her 75th. So I was lucky to be able to be a part of a film where I could learn and be led with love by this woman right here. But yeah, Zip Storm is my first real like film, voiceover film character that I've ever had the honor of playing. So thank you, My Little Pony, for the opportunity.
She didn't need to be led in any regard. She was amazing as is.
She gave me so much advice, and I needed all of it.
All right, so you have to, having said all of that, Kimiko, obviously you're no stranger to doing voice roles. So, like, what's special about My Little Pony? I feel like this is like in the world of Transformers, Star Trek, when it's been around for over 40 years, you can never get old. People know this stuff. And then when they hear the words, they can't help but go back to it, no matter what age you're at. So I'm sure you guys, both of you guys get a lot of projects to do. What made you say yes to taking on this voice role for this one?
I mean, how do you say no to My Little Pony? My goodness. It's such a decades-old franchise that has been, like this incredible installation in all of our childhoods.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you didn't know it, back in the day, you know it now. Like, it's kind of hard to miss.
It can't get old. We get old with it. Like, we grow and evolve with it. 100%.
It's just one of those things. But what's really near and dear to me is, like, knowing that there is a message behind a lot of these things. Because, like, I do a lot of cartoons, and anytime I see that young kids are being taught something, like there's an educational aspect to it, I get really excited. And this has that, and My Little Pony, the franchise, always has that. It's all about friendship, it's all about love, it's all about inclusion and making sure we accept one another for our differences. And that's what this film is about. And it was something that was developed before the pandemic became crazy relevant during.
Right, 100%.
And so it's just been such an honor to be a part of.
Yeah, 100%. Like, they're timeless messages that are run parallel to the messages that we need to hear as adults, but also learn from as people through ponies. And it's kind of the concept of, like, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Like, you don't realize you're accidentally bettering yourself by watching this colorful, beautiful world unfold before your eyes as you visit Equestria again after so many years, and going to Bridalwood and Maritime Bay and Zephyr Heights. Is he Heights? It's my Zip Storm. Is he Heights? So, it's my princess. But yeah, it's lovely to see all of these different worlds. They're kind of, living in fear a little bit, in these bubbles, in these different cultures that they've all heard and have been told things about each other. And it's not until they talk and ignore what they've been told, not until they talk, that they realize that they have so much in common, and their differences are what should be celebrated. And that's what leads to this main five, this G5, G unit of sorts, of this like pony party that they get to have together and celebrate what makes them powerful, which is all of them rising to power together. So it's really great messages that we get to hear, and that our modern world needs to be reminded of.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, outside of the roles that you're voicing, was there a favorite character you always had?
I mean,
my brain just went through all of them because I love all of them.
Yeah, I love all of them. I'm really excited about Hitch, though. It's our first male pony, and I'm really excited for our fellow bronies to see themselves on screen and be represented as, like, a little boy can see themselves and see them, as a pony, too. And I do love biased, but I do love my Zip Storm character, too, because
I was gonna say, not to blow smoke, but, like, I love Zip. I love Zip. You have such a distinct voice and you have such a distinct presence in the film like, and it's grounding because, like, I think, like, there's all this color, there's all this, like, light airiness, especially for my character. Like,
I can't choose. It's hard.
Zip really grounds the group, I think, in a way that I think is really lovely, and I just, like, love to hear you talk.
See, that's why we're friends. She likes when I talk. And I love my Izzy, too. Izzy's such an amazing character who's energetic and loving and just, like, unapologetic about who she is. It's just good energy, and that's exactly what she is, too. So great job on casting.
And that's what you bring to the screen. Ladies, it's been a pleasure. Wherever you're at, stay safe.
Thank you.
You too. Bye.